Hello, friends out there. You're welcome once again. This is your friend, Nose, okay? Happy weekend. Happy weekend. You're welcome. I'm your friend. I basically talk about health issues right there. And there's been a lot of positive feedback. So if you still have any comment, reaction, criticism, correction, you're always there. The numbers are left after this time out. So last week we were able to talk about tips uh, on having sex, tips to have sex when you are in your period, and the turnout was good. That's what I just want to say. And this week we want to talk about tips for having sex during pregnancy, because especially for the first timers, you want to think, is it easy for me to have sex? Especially the women. Men does not, they are not bothered because they don't know what your body is saying most of the times. And you too, as a first time mother, or even second time or even third time, you might not have enough information that is handy for you to know the tips that you can use to have sex when you are pregnant. So, and it has caused a lot of wahala in relationships. She doesn't want me to have me for 9 months, and I've been there. And most of the times when you have the baby, you want to give the man another 3 months, another 6 months, another, just like that. You are just pushing the man outside. So what do you want to, how do we do when we are pregnant and we need to have sex? So as you eagerly await the arrival of your little one, there are still a world of fun to explore when it comes to sex with your partner. One thing you should know, whether pregnant or not, is that sex is beautiful and all sex is good as long as it is pleasurable and consensual. Talking about pleasurable, that is something that you enjoy. It's something you are proud to do. It's something you are comfortable with. And the consensual means that there is a consent from both parties. Not that I have given my consent, I want to have sex with you. You have not given your consent, but because I'm ready, I think you should be ready. Consent should be at every stage of sex. Either you are married or you are single. You are not a slave. It is your body, and it has to be consensuous. Before you can say you want to enjoy sex, it has to be mutual. I've agreed. It's not that because we have romanced and you think you have romanced me, you have kissed me, that I'm ready. I might not want to have sex. I might not want to have the physical penetration. That is why the sex is beautiful, so long as it is pleasurable and consensual. That I have agreed. Touch me, don't touch me. All sex is good as long as it is pleasurable and consensual. That's what we're talking about. But during pregnancy, you might feel anything from erotic to sensual, or far removed from wanting to have sex, because most of the time the hormonal, the hormonal changes, the physiological changes in our body during pregnancy might not really want to make you lose interest in sex, especially the first trimester and the late trimester. That's the third trimester. You want to lose interest in sex because of the bump. Then probably because of the changes, you lose interest at the early part of your pregnancy. But don't fall into the trap of thinking that it is not possible to be to be pregnant and be sexually active. Of course, you can enjoy a near norm sexual activities or sexual pleasure or something. Then the question is, how safe is pregnancy sex? Unless your doctor or your nurse or your midwife otherwise says no for specific reasons, there's nothing preventing you from having sex, except there are instructions, maybe from your doctor or ONG doctor, from your nurse, from your midwife, that don't have sex for so reason. You know you are dealing with something, you have an issue in your hand that has to be properly trashed before you start having sex. But aside that, sex during pregnancy is very beautiful. It is absolutely safe for you and your partner and your developing baby. Having sex will not hurt your baby. A penis or a penetrative sex toy cannot penetrate beyond your vagina. It cannot. It cannot. Say, some people will say when they put the penis, it will touch the baby. No. The uterus is so strong, so elastic, and as you see, the uterus has 3 layers. It has 3 layers. It's very, very strong. So there is no how you want to have sex and you think because you are pregnant, the penis will touch the pregnancy, the baby. It is not possible. In fact, the baby does not even know whether you have sex or not. So you can have as much sex as you want to have. So far, it's not going to be harmful to you. So far, it is pleasurable as long as it is consensual. There's consensus. There's mutual consent. That's what we're talking about. So having sex will not hurt your baby. But what you want to do, by and large, is talk to your partner. And when it comes to pregnancy, we have some pattern of libido during pregnancy. During the first trimester, you have nausea, you have fatigue, you have loss of appetite, your taste bud is gone, you have your breast tenderness, which may, of course, join together, or one of them kill your sex drive. But don't worry, you will still get your groove back. It's one of those things. You get your groove back. It's just a matter of time. Then second trimester, your libido may, most of the time, it keeps up. It's so high. You want to have sex. You feel like having it. Because all the hormonal imbalances, the hormonal upsurge, they are gradually dwindling and you are good to go. And at times, there increased blood flow throughout your body, which can enhance orgasm as at that time as a woman. Then third trimester, sex and become more uncomfortable as birth approaches because of the bone. You understand? Now, if you are doing the conventional type, the woman on her back, the man laying on her, because of the bone, it might be easy first trimester, early part of second trimester, or even throughout second trimester. But when it comes to third trimester, because of the bone, it's not easy. Excuse me. Sorry. So that's it. So what are the tips that you can use to have sex during pregnancy? Number 1, pillows are your best friend at this time. Pillows, they are very, very important. Excuse me. They will help you get comfortable position and keep you where you want to be. Maybe it's the man coming from back. Your pillow can be a support. If you are going to lie facing the bed, the mattress, your pillows are a good support. So during pregnancy, you can have more than 2-3 pillows extras on your bed if you know you want to get involved in sex during pregnancy. Then 2, you can try it from behind or you on top. It's very palatable, because when the bomb starts, shooting out, it might not be easy for you to do the normal missionary type. That is the woman on back, lying on her back, and the man on top, because of the baby bomb. At times because of the breast tenderness, a whole lot of things. So you can try from the behind. The man, there is a way. It can be side to side. It can be you lying facing the mattress, and the man comes from behind. It's one of the ways. It might be a bit uncomfortable ab initio, but if you know what you want, with the help of your partner, you're going to be. It's going to be good. You're going to be game. So you might try other positions to know what is actually comfortable for you. That is why it says has to be consensual. There should be consent for the both of you. Then 3, find other ways to be intimate. If sex doesn't feel comfortable, why not prioritize foreplay? If you prioritize your foreplay, oh, I don't want this, you can do foreplay and you can reach orgasm for both the male and the female. Number 4, enjoy it before the bomb starts. Don't complain at the early stage. Enjoy it as much as, because most of the time when the bomb starts growing and the pregnancy is maybe from 7-8 months before the final date, it is not comfortable, especially for the woman, to have sex. Excuse me. So you have to enjoy it before the bomb gets in the way. And stop worrying silly about the myth about pregnancy sex. It is completely fine to enjoy unless your doctor or your nurse says it is not. Except there are specific instructions, and we're going to be talking about reasons not to have sex during pregnancy. It is possible for you not to have sex. Not that you don't want, but your doctor or your nurse has given you instruction based on some investigation that have been carried out. Say, oh, you have to abstain. This is total abstinence. Then number 5, communication is the key to having sex during pregnancy. Open and honest conversation with your partner is a key to great pregnancy sex. You have to, this is what I want. They touch your partner touches your breast. Oh, it is painful because of the tenderness, the hormonal imbalance, the hormonal changes. Oh, that place is not comfortable for me. You should be able to speak up because it is pregnancy. Your comfortability is paramount here. It has to be prioritized, especially you, the woman, because I've never seen a man get pregnant anyway. Though they will say we carry the pregnancy together because of all the stress, but the fact remains that it's the women that carry the pregnancy. So you should be able to speak up. No, I don't want that style. Let's try this. I think I'll be comfortable with it. If it is side to side, if it is me staying on top, if it is me giving you from behind, and you know, it's something like that. It is your body, and you should be honest and be open when you want to talk. Remember, everyone is different. Some can have sex from day 1 of their pregnancy till day 9 months. Some don't say, is your mate not having it? What's the big deal? Is this how you will leave me 9 months? Even with petting, she might even give in. Not the shakara that our men used to do. Ego integrity. No. With open communication, don't worry. You are having pain. Okay, let me try this. Maybe if you are not wet enough, let me use lubricant. Okay, the woman becomes relaxed and can trust you. Not when you are shouting on her. You will not allow me. Okay, come and take money for food in this house. Come and ask me for school fees. Come and ask me for feeding. Come and ask me. You know, you start, bamboozling her and giving her extra sex on top of the pregnancy where she carry for you. I beg. So we are all different. That's what we are trying to say. Then apart from that, do what is right for you. I've said that. Do what is right. This is what I feel it is right. Like me, there's pregnancy. Even when there is no pregnancy, there's some position in sex that I cannot do with anybody. Not for any love, not for any money. Cannot do it. So you have to do what is right to you. Don't be pushed. Don't say, oh, and I didn't want to agree, oh, and when I now agreed, now, see what is happening to me. Why did you not talk that it is not comfortable? Talk, oh. In my place, they say, not being able to talk is beginning of misfortune. So let's talk. This is sex. When you talk, it makes it much more easier. Then ensure that you embrace yourself. It is not only when you feel sexy that you feel you have to touch yourself, that you are pregnant. But remember, confidence has to, your confidence has to be built from within. If you are not comfortable with your body, see how my face, there is cloasma because of pregnancy. See how my face is now bloated. See how dark I've become. Be confident with yourself. Some people are even looking for that pregnancy. They are spending thousands, millions every day. They have not gotten. Be confident that you are pregnant. Don't be shy. Don't be sad that your body, I'm now fat, I'm now dark. What is it? Because of your pikin. I beg. So make sure your confidence is inside and you still feel sexy. Feel sexy. Even the nose is big like this. and you are dark, and there is eczema all over your body, there is chloasma, be proud of yourself. Don't see yourself as if there is no vibe again. Then ensure to use lube, and more lube to make things more pain-free and pleasurable. You have to use lubricant continuously. If there's tightening and you feel you're not comfortable, there's no wetness, so that you won't have tears or bruises, use lube, and lube. And if both of you agree, another point is you can try sex toys. They are guaranteed to spice things up in the bedroom. Though you have to take it easy, because your cervix, the mouth of your uterus, is very, very sensitive at that material time. So to avoid, getting into trouble, it is better to take things easy and during pregnancy. Then, of course, you got to listen to your body to decide what to do. What is my body telling me? Am I really comfortable? Am I okay? Can I have this sex? Am I in the mood? Even if I'm being put on the mood, is my health okay? Am I okay emotionally? The physiological changes, what is it doing to my body? You have to decide what to do. Listen to your body speak. Most of the time when our body speaks, we don't listen. It stops giving you, notice or notification, and before you know, voila, start. Then be spontaneous. By overthinking pregnancy sex, you are only stressing yourself out. Try to catch your partner off guard and just do your thing. Don't be planning, and we will have it next tomorrow. We have it in the night. If it's in the afternoon, you feel like, do. If it's early in the morning before they go to work, do. Be spontaneous. Do something crazy. This is sex we're talking about. Then 3, another point, trying to unwind. You can take a bath together, play some soft music together before getting busy between the sheet. Then switch up your sex position. You can try various sex positions until you know what is actually comfortable for you during pregnancy. Then take it slow. Don't sweat or feel anxious about it. Pregnancy is not a time to pressure your woman into sex. Be supportive, be understanding, be caring, and be loving. It's a time to plan these things together so that you'll be able to know what and what you are getting into. Then apart from that, the physical changes of pregnancy can also set the stage for amazing sex. Notice there's increased blood flow, which can give you a spectacular sensitivity in all the erogenous zones. Just about everything is more sensitive. Your lips, your clitoris, your breast, your vagina. So if they touch you small, you are on already. So those because of the physical changes, and you have to just do something. Then take advantage of second trimester. It's very, very important, because that the bump is not as big as you expect. So on the first stage, you might have all these physiological changes, the hormonal imbalances, and you don't want to have sex, don't want nobody to touch you. But by second semester, take good advantage of that. Then put matter over mind. Sex will not harm the baby during pregnancy. Because of the cervix, the penis cannot touch the baby and cannot hurt the baby at all. Fill your mind with erotic thoughts rather than anxious thoughts, in order not to get disconnected with your partner. In order not to get disconnected with your partner. And as before, I've said it, find the right position, usually laying on your right or left side will be the best. Will be the most comfortable without decreasing circulation to the baby. Then please note, laying on your left side will be the most comfortable without decreasing circulation to the baby. That does not mean you cannot still lie on your right side. Then please note that your baby is also cushioned by apart from the uterus that has 3 layers, is also cushioned by the amniotic fluid, the water that the baby is being kept inside, that nourishes the baby, it covers it, and there's a sac in which the baby is, and there is amniotic fluid, amniotic sac, and there is amniotic fluid. If you see babies like that, just a thin like sac like that, so it's not easy for the penis to get there. Then of course, The contraction of orgasm, if you reach orgasm as a woman, are not the same as labor contraction. So there's no how you say I've had orgasm and it's going to affect my baby. I can come down into labor contraction. No. As always, if you are not absolutely sure about your partner's sexual history, use condom. Pregnancy does not protect against sexually transmitted infection such as HIV, hepatitis, herpes simplex, genital wart, chlamydia, and all those infections can, of course, affect your baby. And make sure that if you want to have sex with somebody that is not your partner during pregnancy, be ensured to protect yourself with condom. When I